Hi everybody, and welcome to TWF Friday Night SmackDown. And today on Friday Night SmackDown, we got the TWF World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton, and apparently he is not happy. Then again, when is he ever happy? Okay, Randy Orton said, I'm in a bad mood, and I'll tell you why. Because I find out that after I worked hard to win this TWF World Heavyweight Championship back from Dennis Rodman, I turn out that now I'm going to face against John Cena. Now, some of you people might ask yourself the great question as far as of this, Randy, why would you be upset that you were facing John Cena when you know you might be easily to beat him? Because it makes no sense to me. It's like they put a belt around me just for the luxury, I guess, of taking it off of me. You know what? And I'm sure if I talk with General Manager Zena and Executive Administrator Gabrielle, and I'm sure if I talk with Commissioner Godzilla and Director of Operations Kang, they would all probably tell me that Randy is best for business if you face John Cena. Now get out here. Now, Diva Talk says, you want to see me, Randy? I'm very surprised. Because apparently I'm not surprised you changed your ways. Diva Talks, we need to talk. Because apparently the agreement was that the belt would stay. The agreement was that the belt would actually stay in your stable regardless of who won it. That is true, Randy. And that is true. Now, do I have to worry about you bringing down the Shield like Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose or Roman Reigns, who, well, they jumped Daniel Bryan one time and haven't been heard of ever since? Yeah, I think that may have been a one-time thing. Diva Talk says, I don't know if interest is truly out there for the Shield. But I am trying to work on a stable. And let's face it, Randy Orton, you are a third generation wrestler. Your grandfather and your father both were in the wrestling business. Now, not to say anything bad about your grandfather or your father, but they never accomplished the same type of success that you did. I mean, your grandfather may have been well known for being a tag, may have been well known for what he did. And your father, well, even though he may have been well known for being henchman to Rowdy Roddy Piper during Rowdy Roddy Piper's first heel run in WWE, Hall of Famer, but Randy, you accomplished more than they did. I mean, some people look at your accolades and say you're a two-time OVW hardcore champion before OVW had to end their hardcore championship. And you were a one-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, reigned for almost a year. Let's not forget about the fact you're actually a four-time World Heavyweight Champion. You're by default, you're actually 11-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion right behind John Cena, a former WWE World Tag Team Champion. So, and Randy, you have everything. I mean, you have come a long way from that man who used to make jokes about the Randy Orton News Network and talk about your updates on yourself. From the man who was a member of Evolution, from the man who became the Legend Killer, and to the man who eventually took over the Legacy stable. And I mean, Randy, you accomplished a lot. Yeah, I sure did accomplish a lot. People out there say that I didn't earn any of the things I got. And next thing I hear, the general manager Zena and Commissioner Godzilla decided that John Cena is the number one contender. I mean, I'll give John Cena some props. He defeated Dennis Rodman, but I also defeated Dennis Rodman too. So, who do you think In your mind, Randy, who do you think? Because I already know who. Because I already know. You know. I already know. I already have a number one contender. Oh, here comes Dennis Rodman. Randy, you don't like John Cena. And I can very tolerate the guy. But I think me and you would make a better match than me and John Cena, if you agree. Well, Diva Talk says, I also agree with that. I think it's such a great opportunity for great aspiring wrestlers as yourselves, whatever the case might be. I say, why not? I say, why not? Randy Orton, you'll be your next number one contender is Dirty Dennis Rodman, not John Cena. Now, I know that's going to upset some people. I know that's going to upset some people. And here he comes. He came down so fast we ain't got time to play his theme music. Well, Diva Talks, I'm not really surprised. You came down and you're starting shit. You're basically trying to say that Randy Orton and Dennis Rodman are in some type of stable with you. I mean, Diva Talks, if you're trying to convince yourself that you got Randy Orton and Dennis Rodman under your control, may I remind you who you don't have under your control. You didn't have me under your control, and you certainly didn't have Daniel Bryan underneath my control. So let's say what it was. Here comes Daniel Bryan in the mix. Yeah, John's right, Daniel Bryan says. So you're going to try to put Randy Orton and Dennis Rodman over us, right? Two of the best wrestlers there are today, and you're going to pick Dennis Rodman and Randy Orton over us. Diva Talk says, let me assure you how things will play out. Number one, I could arrange a tag team match between Randy Orton and Dennis Rodman to take care of John Cena and Daniel Bryan. That would be great. Plus, we keep on advertising. We didn't say that today was the day that the TWF World Heavyweight Championship was on the line. And since they have a referee out here, so let's bring the referee out. Well, looks like we got this match going. Ding ding ding. Well, we got the tag team match going on right now with Dennis Rodman and Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan and John Cena. And now everything is under control. Ding ding ding. Well, the match got started, and right now John Cena took down Randy Orton, tagged in Daniel Bryan, who, knocked down Randy Orton. Randy Orton finally tagged in Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman, no. Yes. Woo! And the belt's on the line here. Daniel Bryan right now trying to win his tag match against Dennis Rodman. And Randy Orton, and now Daniel Bryan is tagged in John Cena now. And John Cena right now down on Dennis Rodman. Attitude adjustment. Dennis Rodman is now tagged in Randy Orton and the Attitude Adjustment over him. Oh, that's it. Randy Orton's had enough. Oh, ding, ding, ding. Randy Orton just nailed John Cena with the belt. You know. And now Daniel Bryan's jumped in and he got nailed with the belt too. Dennis Rodman just kicked just kicked John Cena and Daniel Bryan when they were down. Well, the winner of this match, of a disqualification, here are your winners of disqualification, John Cena and Daniel Bryan. Well, John Cena and Daniel Bryan. And wait a minute. Here's Commissioner Godzilla now. Well, Randy Orton, Dennis Rodman, you may have won this match by disqualification, but it doesn't change the fact that John Cena is still the #1 contender to your TWF World Heavyweight Championship, Randy Orton. And Diva Talks, the chief brand officer, showed up. Yeah, it does, Godzilla. It does change it, Godzilla. Says who? Says me. Dennis Rodman is the #1 contender to the TWF World Heavyweight Championship, and not you. And not John Cena, and not Daniel Bryan. Well, Diva Talks, you might think that way, but that's okay, because I'm going to make it a 4-way. John Cena, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Dennis Rodman for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. And how do you like that? We know Diva Talks, she don't like it. She ain't happy. And now they both got out of the ring now. Both Randy Orton and Dennis Rodman both got out of the ring now, leaving John Cena and Daniel Bryan still laying. But they got up now. So now, people, we now know that Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and Randy Orton and Dennis Rodman have a 4-way for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. Well, that's all the time here for Friday Night SmackDown. We hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you tomorrow for Explosion.